Stop the clock and I am closing the clock. Let us come to the exercise number. I think we are in exercise number 7. So we have seen how to do the conditional formatting data bars and top 10, bottom 10. Let us go to the unit D. I cell column. Another most frequently used option in the industry is today. Another most frequently used option. Conditional formatting. Color scales. Color scales. Green, yellow, red. Red, yellow, green. Highest will be green, middle will be yellow, lowest will be red if I select the first one. Second one is reverse. Highest is red. Suppose here it's production, so you can go for the first one. If it is rejection, defects, then we can go in the reverse. Highest will be red, middle will be yellow, lowest will be green. Since it's a production data, I will go with the first one, green, yellow, and red. Yes. Now we can see some cells are in green, some cells are in yellow, and some cells are in red. But I have given only 3 colors, but I am getting multicolors here. I am not getting only green. I am getting multicolors here. Red, green, dark yellow, red, and it's giving multicolor. So what's happening here? I want to know what's happening here. Very simple. Just go to that column. Anywhere else on the column, just to make a right click. Anywhere else on the column, make a right click. And there is an option called as sort. Go to right click and go to the sort. Under sort, sort is smallest to largest or largest to smallest. Let us go for smallest to largest. So I click on smallest to largest. Now we can see red. Gradually the red is turning into yellow. The yellow is gradually turning into green. We call this as heat map. So gradual color is changing here. The red is turning into yellow. Yellow is turning into green. Same thing. Let me do it in the reverse order. Right click, sort, largest to smallest. Now red, gradually the red will turn into yellow. Yellow is gradually turning into red. So heat map. First, select that unit D. I selected the unit D column. Go to conditional formatting, color scales. I selected the first color scale, green, yellow, red. Then make a right click somewhere else on the column. Just make a right click. Don't select something, just make a right click in some other column. In the same column, somewhere else in the same column. Go to sort. Smallest to largest or largest to smallest. Let us go for smallest to largest. Red is turning into yellow, yellow is turning into green. Same thing, right click, sort, largest to smallest. Green will turn into yellow, yellow will turn into red. Okay. Nowadays, visualizing is always better. We are used with visualizations. Instead of a number, instead of a text, visual is always better. Even messaging, WhatsApp, everything we started using visuals. Nowadays, I am seeing no people are saying okay. Like, army okay and solrade kadiyadu. Okay, thumbs up. No, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's all. Visuals. Same emojis you can get it in Excel also. Same emoji you can get it in Excel, but instead of this, there is another option. Select the unit E and go to conditional formatting again. And we'll go to the icon sets. Under icon sets, directional icon, shape icons, indicators. There is a directional, there is a shape, there is a indicators. For example, let us go with maybe you can see the traffic signal, cell phone signal rating, star signal ratings. I will go with this one. Green color check mark, yellow color exclamation mark, red color into mark. You can select anything, but I am going with this. Green check, yellow exclamation, red into mark. I select this. You can see some cell is having green color check, some cell is having yellow exclamation, some cell is having red into mark. But you can ask me based on what it's giving a green, based on what it's giving a red, based on what it's giving an yellow. Here at least I can understand the highest is gradually turning into green, is turning into yellow, yellow is turning into red. Here also, based on my value, the bar size are increasing or decreasing. But here based on what condition we are getting this. So it will split it by percentage. Out of 100%, we have 3 icons. So what it will do is more than 67%, it will be green. If it is between 67 to 33%, then it will be yellow. Less than 33%, then it will be red. This is the condition applied here. This is the condition applied. How do I check that condition? Place the cursor on this column, go to conditional formatting, then go to manage rules, edit rules. Yes. So you can see more than 67% is green, 33 to 67 is yellow, less than 33 is red. Since I applied 3 icon, suppose if you have 4 icon, could you tell me how it will get splitted here? 4 icon are 3 are 67, 33, 60, less than 33. But if you have 4 icon, 25, 25, 25, very good. 75, 50 to 75, 25 to 50, less than 25. If it is a 5 icon, 20, 20, 20. Only 3, 3, 4, 5. That's all. No 2, no 6. So 3 icons will be there, 4 icons will be there, 5 icons will be there. Yes. But now what I want you to try this is, this condition I don't want it. I want you all to modify this conditional formatting similar to this. Want you to modify this like this. So I'll put the condition here. This is the condition I want you to modify. Modify the condition and show me how you have modified. So you have to show me how you have modified the conditional formatting. Yes, the column unit E. Yes. Modify your conditional formatting. Greater than 1200 should be green. 1200 to 600 should be yellow. Less than 600 should be red. Modify the conditional formatting similar to this. More than 1200 is green. 600, 1200 is yellow. Less than 600. Modify the condition. Okay. Yes. How to do this? Place the cursor on this column, conditional formatting, manage rules, edit rules. Now instead of percent, let us make it as number. Instead of percent, let us make it as number. Here we have to change this to greater than 1200 or 1200. When I click, this will automatically turn into less than 1200. Here we have to make it as 600 because already we have 1200. We have to make it as 600. This will change automatically. How do we know that it's changing automatically? Come somewhere else outside here and make a click. That's all. This is changing it to less than 1200, 600, sorry. But for less than 600, I don't like the red into mark. Can I give some other icon? Yes. You can click here and you can change your icon. Suppose less than 600, I need this flag, red flag. Or less than 600, I don't want icon itself. So you can say no cell icon. We don't want the icon itself. Now, for example, I will go with the flag. OK and OK. More than 1200, we are getting a green check. Less than 1200 to 600, yellow exclamation. Less than 600, we are getting a red. But for some reasons, I don't want my audience to see the value. I want my audience to see whether it's a profit or loss, whether above the target or below the target. I don't want my audience to see the value. Conditional formatting, manage rules, edit rules, and there is an option available called as show icon only. It will show you only the icon without the value. It will not show you the value, it will show you only the icon. I want my audience to see whether it's a profit or a loss. I want the values to be shown. In that case, you can say OK and OK here. Yes. It shows only the icons without the values. Okay. Exercise number 8. Who is finishing first? Normally, you will get a 6er, second is 4, third is 3, then 2, then 1. Now this entire exercise is going to be a free hit. What is free hit? First 2 people, model rendu perukku. I want more people to get more 6ers and 4s. First 2 people will get 6er, second 2 people will get 4, third 2 people will get 3, then 2, then 1. So what I want you to do is, so first 2 6ers, second 2 is 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. So take the task number, exercise number 08. In exercise number 08, we have some table. First table, let us take the first table, task name. And we have start date and there are some list of start dates. So what I want you to do here is, I want you to apply a conditional formatting. Yes. Wherever my start date which happens last week. Start date should be green. Which are all the tasks happened last week. Pona week another task. For example, 29/7/18, 29/7. These are all last week tasks. Last week another task. That should be in green. Some task which is happening this week, in the week, 8/8. These are all the tasks. 2/8, 3/8. These are all this week tasks. That should be in yellow. Next week, upcoming week. Next week we are going to do some task. That should be in red. Last week green, this week yellow, next week red. So apply this conditional form. Question is on the top, answer is on the bottom. Last week green, this yellow, next week red. Last week, there is a difference between last week and last 7 days. It's not last. Conditional formatting, highlight cells. Last week green, this week yellow, next week red. Before it is last, before it is show me the condition. Condition formatting. Last week, next week. Show me the condition. Show me the condition. Manage. Show me the manage. How silent? Yesterday, everyone yesterday. Okay. How to do this? Select the range. Conditional formatting. Highlight cell rules. Date occurring. Last week we have did some task. I want that to be in green. We have started the task, it's already on process. So that's in green. All are completed task, green. Sorry, conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, date occurring this week, on process this week should be yellow. All the tasks which is happening this week in the Monday to Friday. Same conditional formatting, same highlight cell rules, same date occurring. Let us go for next week. Next week, red. Yes. Next week we are giving a red alert. Next week we have to do these activities. What are all the activities to be done next week? Now, there is one more table, product category, sales in lakhs. Product category, sales in lakhs. So what are you going to do for this product category and sales in lakh? Is wherever the product category above average, wherever it's more than the average, green. More than average is green. Bottom 25 percentage, last 25 percentage, least 25 percentage, last 25 percentage should be red. Bottom 25 percentage should be red. Above average green, bottom 25 percentage should be red. Apply the conditional formatting, above average green, bottom 25 percentage is red. After applying, you have to show me the conditions. The condition. Conditional formatting, manage rules, above average. Conditional formatting, manage. There's the cursor on the block. Show me the condition. Show me the condition. Manage. Condition. Manage. After the after the 10 I go. Bottom 25. Above average green, bottom 25 red. That's bottom 25. Bottom 25. Bottom 25. Bottom 25. So show me the condition. Show me the condition. Both are red. Why? Select the range, conditional formatting. Let us go to the top bottom rules. Above average. Above average should be in green. Okay. Same conditional formatting. Top 10, top bottom rules. Bottom 10 percentage, but we don't want bottom 10, we want bottom 25. Red. Power வரல இங்க இந்த சைடு. லைட் எரியல பாருங்க.
எதுக்கு சார்? எதுக்கு சார்?
இல்லை லைட் எரியல ஒன்று
லைட் விட்டுருங்க சார்.
வரல, சார்ஜ் வரல. அது வந்துட்டு போயிடுச்சு, வரல. இல்லை வரல. வேணும் எனக்கு ஒரு அதான்.
பக்கத்துல இல்ல சார், அது இல்ல சார், அது வெயிட்
வரல, என்னோட வரல.
எங்க சார் இது லேப்டாப்
இன்னும் ப்ரொஜெக்டர்
இன்னொன்னு சார் மைக்
தெரியலையே.
இந்த மைக் இன்னொன்னு சார் இது பவர் இது பிளக் லூசா இருக்கு. இது
அதுவும் மைக் அங்கே தான் போகுது.
ரெண்டுமே மைக்
இல்லை வேற ஏதாவது இப்போதைக்கு மாற்றி. இல்லை என்கிட்ட சார்ஜ் இருக்கு, சடனாக கட் ஆயிடுச்சுன்னா கஷ்டம். இதுதான்.
ஓகே
ஓ ஓகே. Okay. Mission and mission equipment energy consumption variance. There is another two columns. For these two columns, what I want you to do is apply the conditional formatting, apply the data bars, but in the reverse order. Negative should have green. Negative means energy consumption is very less. Negative is green, positive is red. Reverse. Negative green, positive red, and show the bar only. I want to see only the bars. I don't want the values. Only the bar should be shown here. Negatives are green, positives are red. And I want only the bar should be shown. Don't show the values, only the bars. Only the bars. Values should not be. All are green. Bar should be visible. Okay, select the range. What we can do is straight away go to the conditional formatting. I'm going to color scale, data bars. You can give the color and modify it, or else the easiest method is straight away I'm going to more rules. Straight away I can go to more rules. This one is positive bar color. Positive, what I want is I want red. If it is and negative, positive is red. Negative values and axis should be green, reverse. So negative is better, positive is not good. Say okay. And I want only the icon should be visible. Show bar only the bar. I don't want the values. Okay, yes. So if it is negative, it's better. If it is positive, that means it's consuming more energy. That's not good. Now the next one on the right side, there is another table, month P and L. Month P and L. So what are you going to do based on this month and P and L is apply the icon set. You have to, I want the same icon. Actually, I want the same icon. Positive should have green color up arrow. Positive is green up, negative is red down. And only the icon. I should see only the icon, not the values. And no yellow colors, no empties. Empty irukudadu, yellow colors. No yellow color, no empty. Only two colors should appear. Positive green up arrow, negative red down arrow. Same icon. You can see the icon on my screen. Literally, I want the same icon like this. Positive green up, negative down, red down. January is positive, so it's green up arrow. February it's negative, so red down arrow. These two colors, no yellow colors. See the icon. Yellow, no. Positive green, sir. Sir. No yellows. Positive green and yellow. I only icon, not value. Icon. Total divided by 3. Okay, select the column conditional formatting icon set. Under icon set, straight away I'll go to more rules. Straight away I'm going to the more rules. Now the first condition is positive. That means greater than 0. Instead of percent, we'll make it as number, and it's greater than 0. Greater than 0 is positive. So positive, what I want is, I want this icon, up arrow, green up. Greater than 0 is positive green. And this also I turn into number. Here it automatically turns into less than 0. Less than 0, I want this down arrow red. Yellow, I don't want it. Actually, you can leave as it is. But sometimes if there is a 0, I'll get that yellow. I don't want that yellow. So let us make it as no cell icon. No cell icon. Positive is green up, negative is red down. And I want to show only the icon. Show icon only. Show icon only. Okay and okay. Yes. Wherever it's profit, we have green up. Wherever it's loss, we have red down. Last and final task in this exercise. Employee name and days. You are going to apply the conditional formatting, apply the color scales, where it and apply it and sort it, where the who has taken the less leave, they should come on the top, green. யாரு கம்மியாக லீவ் எடுத்திருக்காங்களோ அவங்க green கலர் மேலே இருக்கணும். Who has taken more leaves, they should be red color at the bottom. So apply the color scale, red, yellow, green, and sort it. After applying, you have to sort it. Sort பண்ணுறது எப்படி இருக்குன்னா, lowest, who has taken the less leave, their name should come on the top. Who has taken more leaves, their name should come on the bottom. The top should be green. Highest should be green. Less leaves, there should be green. Seven is highest. Lowest value should come on. Okay. So, how to do this? Select the absent days, conditional formatting, color scale. We have to select the second color scale. Red, green, red, yellow, green. Second one. Because highest is red. Nariya leave it red. Kammiya leave it green. Maybe rejection, defects. You can use this. So I select this. And anywhere else on this column, right click, sort, A to Z or Z to A. Smallest to largest. Who has taken the less leave, they should come on the top. Yes. Who has taken 0 days, no leaves, they are on the top. One day it's light green, dark green, light green, yellow, and then at last who has taken more leaves, they are in red. So we have seen how to apply the conditional formatting. Let us come to the exercise number 09. 09. We have product name, financial year 2022, 23, 24, 25. And assume that we have profit and loss. So some are negatives and positive value. In 2022 it's negative, 23 it's positive, 24 it's positive, 25 it's also positive. I want to know the trend for this product. How this product, whether it's going in an upward trend, whether it's going in a downward trend. I want to show this visually. Visually I want to show the trend for each and every product. Visual means first things comes to our mind is chart. Before drawing the chart, could you tell me how can I select the entire table? Control Shift 8. That's the best method to select the entire table. After selecting the entire table, the one which we are using more frequently from the afternoon, Control Q. So Control Shift 8, Control asterisk, then I press Control Q. The second option available, charts. So you can see charts. Under charts, there are clustered charts, stacked, scatter. There are so many charts. For example, let us say that actually for this kind of data, I don't recommend chart, but still I will try clustered bar chart. It's too clustered here. I'm not able to understand what's happening here. If I select the stacked, still I'm not able to understand. Scatter, scatter, cluster. Still if you are not okay, you can go to the more charts. Select it, Control Q, more charts. Under more charts, all charts, there are various types of charts. Column chart, line chart, pie chart. But none of the chart is solving my problem here. If I select the line chart looks like this. I don't know how is my data, whether my data is going in upward or downward, we don't know this. Chart we can go for when your data is smaller. For example, I have only 4 rows, 5 columns, we can go for the chart. But this data is little bit larger. So I want to draw a line chart or a bar chart for select the first power transformer. I am selecting only the first row data, not the heading, only the data. So these 4 cells I have selected. Instead of drawing a bigger chart, let us press Control Q. I use Control Q. Last one, spark lines. Click on the spark line. 3 types of spark line. Line spark line, column spark line, win and loss. I will explain all the 3. First, let us start with the line spark line. So I click on the line spark line. A mini chart, a small line chart is created. A mini chart was created. Small line chart. As I told, now Microsoft is focusing everyone to be on cells. So what is the advantage of bringing everything in the cells? Means when I sort it, when I filter it, the chart also will get sorted. When you put a lookup also, the chart will be a lookup here. So I think first product is in upward trend. It has started here, now it's going in an increasing order. And I copy this, no shortcut key. You have to manually go here, drag it and bring it to the bottom. Yes. Now it shows the trend for each and every product. First product is in upward trend. Second product has started better. Now it has dipped down and it's increasing. Third product, it has started and it has increased. Now it's dipping down. So you can see the trend for each and every product. I repeat the process again. Select the first row of my product name. Then Control Q. We'll go to spark lines. And we'll select the first spark line, line spark line. A small mini line chart is created. Now I'm going to copy this by dragging it on the bottom. So we got the spark line. Fine. But maybe for the first time, tomorrow we are going to see more on this. Maybe for the first time you can see a small change has happened on your screen. Will you tell me what is the change? Or a chinna change or a small change you can see it on your screen for the first time from the morning. What is the change? There is a tab available here called as Sparkline. I think I told you this. When a special tab will appear whenever you insert new thing. What is the tab name? Contextual tab. Super, super. Contextual tab. If this contextual tab is tomorrow, I think whole day we are going to work on this contextual tab tomorrow. But this contextual tab is not visible. That means my cursor is outside my sparkline somewhere else. If you place the cursor somewhere else outside, you will not see the sparkline. So I place the cursor on the sparkline. Now I want to know, for example, which year we have the highest revenue or which year we have the lowest. When it's more, when it's lesser. I want to highlight it separately. So go to Sparkline tab. Under Sparkline, you can see the show high, low, negative, first, last marker. So for example, I want to know which year we have the highest. So let us select high point. Yes. I think the first product, third year, 2024, we have the highest. Second product is 2022 is the highest. And let us select the low point. And which year we have the lowest. But unfortunately, both the highest and lowest are in red. I'm not able to understand which is highest, which is lowest. Sometimes very near value, I'm not able to understand which is highest, which is lowest. Can I change the color for this? Two methods. First, I selected the high point and low point. Now go to the style. Above the style, there is a more button. This we call it as more button, more. So click on this more button, styles. Various types of styles, colors are available here. Various types of styles. For example, from the last, I will go with the third one. From the last third one, you can select anything, but I am selecting from the last the third one. You can see positive, highest values are in green, lowest are in red. Predefined format. Go to Sparkline, styles, there are some predefined format. But I don't like any one of the predefined format. Can I give my own colors? Yes. Sparkline colors. There is a sparkline colors. Click on that sparkline colors. What is the color you want it for this line? The line. That line, what is the color you want? For example, I will go with this dark blue or I will select the purple color. I'm selecting the purple and go to sparkline color, and this line is very thin, very thin. I want to make it as more thicker to see it better. It seems to be very thinner. So go to sparkline colors. And we selected the colors and weight. Weight is the thickness of that sparkline. Thickness. 1.5 point, 1 point, 2.5, 3. So let me go for example, I will go with 3. So now the sparkline color is more thicker. So first we did this eye point, then we changed the styles color. Then we have gone to sparkline colors. We selected the weight also. Like this, each and every point, even the negative I don't like red, positive I don't like green means you can go here and change it. Marker color, negative points, what's the color you prefer? High point, what is the color? Low point, what is the color? Okay. And can I get a line? For example, I want to draw the line to know which is loss, which is profit, where is negative, where is positive. Sometimes highest may be negative also. For example, here highest value can be the negative, lowest value can be positive also. So anything. So I want to draw a line at the zeroth position, zero position. So above that is positive, below that is negative. So I want to draw the line. Go to Sparkline, Axis, Axis. Sparkline, Axis, Show Axis. Go to Sparkline, go to Axis, Show Axis. So it will show you the axis at the zeroth position. Zero position, you will get a line. That line will indicate above that line is positive, below the line is negative. Let me try that. Axis, show axis. Yes, it has drawn a line. Above the line indicates that's a positive value. Below the line, it's indicate it's a negative value. If we don't have this line, that means there is no positives and negatives. I think all the things are having positives and negatives. For example, assume that just I am typing here, all are positive, only one is negative. Assume this is also a positive. Just for example, this is also positive means you will never get that line. And the line varadu. If there is no negatives, you will not get that line. No positives also, you will not get the line. If you have mixture of positive and negatives, then only you will get that line. Okay. Compared to a normal chart, two things cannot be done in the spark line. One is you cannot get the values displayed in the spark line. Correct? In normal chart, you can get the values displayed. Second thing, you cannot get the x-axis and y-axis. X-axis and y-axis will not be visible in the spark line. The two things you cannot do it in the spark line. Now, the advantages you can get, tomorrow we'll see how to use this in our dashboard tomorrow also. But now I don't like this line spark line. Can I change this to a column spark line? As of now, we have only three: line, column, win and loss. Near future, you may get a pie chart, you may get a scatter. I think Power BI it has came, but in Excel, as of now, only three. So let us go to spark line again. I'll go to the tab called as spark line. Line, column, win and loss. Or I want to be the line chart here, but I want column chart in some other area. Can I do that? Yes, that's also possible. First, let us change this to a column chart. Go to spark line, click on column. Click on column. It turns into a column chart. But what is the difference between column and win and loss? Column, what it will do is based on your value. If the value is more, the bar chart will be, you can see the bar size is also more. The value is lesser, the bar size is also lesser. But I don't want to show that. I want to know whether it's a profit or loss. I don't want my audience to see whether it's more value or lesser value. In that case, you can go for win and loss. Even though the value is less, the bar size will be as it is. So I click on win and loss. You can see the bar size. The bar size is as it is here. When I select the win and loss, spark line, win and loss. I prefer here as a columns. So based on your values, the bar size are increasing and decreasing. But when I present this, my audience are not able to see it. It's very tiny. My audience are not able to see this. So let us increase the width of this column. I'm increasing the width. How can I select the entire 11th row? Is there any easy method or shortcut key method to select the entire 11th row? 11th row. How do we select the entire row? There is a shortcut key for selecting the entire row. Shift space bar. Very good. Shift space bar. Then control shift down arrow, because I have more than 20 product. Each and every 20 product I cannot manually go there and adjust the size. So I selected the entire row, 11th row, then press control shift down arrow. Now go to any row. It's not required you have to go to a particular row. Any row. You can go to 11th row, 12th row, 20th row, any row. Increase the height of any one of the row. Just increase the height of any one of the row. All the row height will get increased. Now I can see a better chart. Now my chart looks much better compared to the earlier one. Let me repeat this. First, I have increased the width of that column approximately. Then select the 11th row, shift space bar, control shift down arrow, increase the height. Any one of the row height. It's not required you have to increase only the particular row height. Any one, 11, 12, 13, any row height you can increase. All the row height will get increased. Now I can see a better visual. Okay. But how we have drawn this chart? First we have selected the range. Then I have used Control Q manually. Then we have gone to the spark line and we have drawn it. Fine, perfect. But for the same data, can I get one more chart? One more. I want the column chart. Okay, I want the line chart also here. When I select the line chart, what would have happened is line chart is drawn, but it's overwriting my column chart. It's overwriting it. I don't want to overwrite it. I want the line chart should come in some other area. Without disturbing it, I want it in some other area. You cannot use Control Q now. Control Q will not work now. It will work, but it will override your data. So go to Insert, select this data, go to Insert. You can see here spark lines. Line spark line, column spark line, win and loss. Based on your screen size, in my system it's left to right. Some screen system it may be top to bottom also based on your screen size. So which chart you want, which spark line you want. I want a line spark line. Click on line and it will ask where you want it. Control Q will not ask where you want. Control Q automatically creates on the next column. But now it's asking where you want it. I want it somewhere else here. Okay. Yes. For the same data, we got another spark line. So 2 spark line for same data. For this, you have to go for Insert. Select the range, go to Insert. Which spark line you want, line, column or win and loss. I clicked on line. Now it will ask where you want it. I select where I want and I say you can select any location. Okay. And if I don't want the spark line, how do we delete it? You cannot just press delete. You have to go to spark line, the last button eraser, clear selected spark line, clear selected spark line, group. If you want to select the entire spark line or the entire spark line group. So I'll go for, if you want to select the entire group, you can select the entire thing. But this insert spark line is useful not only for row wise, insert spark line will be useful for column wise also. For example, this spark line is for the power transformer, this is for distribution transformer. Can I get the spark line for that year? Whole year, how was my each product perform? I want to spark line by column wise. Select that column, Control Shift down arrow, go to Insert. Which spark line you want, line, column or win and loss, your wish. I'll go for line. Where you want that line? Maybe I want that line somewhere else here on the bottom. Below that. Left to right or top to bottom is also possible if you are using insert spark line. Yes. So we got the spark line here. So this spark line is for that year 2022, 23, 24, 25. So if you go to insert, you can create a spark line vertically as well as horizontally. Control Q will create a spark line only on the next immediate column. It will not create it in some other area. Next immediate column, the spark line will be created if you use Control Q. Okay? Done? Clear? I'm asking done, clear, what it means. I'm going to give some task now. But this time, free hit. What is free hit? Power play is different. First 2 people will get 6er, second 2 people will get 4. Now, free hit is who is finishing first will get double 6. Second will get double 4, double 3, double 2. Who is on the bottom now, you can very easily come to the top by getting double 6ers. Yes. Exercise number 10. When I go to the exercise number 10, I have some KPIs where I can say dispatch value in lakhs, operating profit in lakhs. So there is a bigger table available. So based on this table, what I want you to do here is create a spark line. So I want you to create a spark line based on this data at the last. The spark line, 2 spark lines. First one is a column spark line. Second one is a line spark line. 2 spark line. And lowest value should be in red. highest value should be in green, and sparkline color should be blue. And show axis, what is that show axis? 0. At the 0 you should get this line. Above the line is positive, below the line is negative. Show axis. So create a spark line and show the axis also. You have to show the axis. Two spark line has to be created. First one is a column spark line. Second one is a line spark line. Highest value should be green. Lowest value should be red. Line color should be blue. Show axis. Show axis. Above 0, below 0, I want to draw a line. Negative axis. Choose one. Yes. Let me select the range first. I select this range. Control Q. First I will use Control Q. Spark lines. First I want the column spark line. And I drag this on the bottom. Then we'll go to the spark line color. Maybe spark line color I want as a light blue. Marker color. High point should be in green. Marker color. Low point should be in red. So highest point we made as green, lowest point is red. And one more thing we have to do it is axis. The negative, draw an axis. Axis, show axis. Increase the width and select the 10th row. Control Shift down arrow. Increase the height. Any one of the row increase the height. All the row height will get increased. Yes. We got the spark lines. Now, same thing, I want another spark line. Select the data. We cannot use Control Q. Instead, we have to go to Insert, Line, and where you want it. Maybe I want it here. Okay. And I copy this on the bottom, drag it till the bottom. Then go to sparkline color, light blue. This was not part of the question, but I want you thickness I want to increase. Sparkline color, maybe white. I will increase the thickness. Marker color, high point, green. Marker color, low point, red. And I want to draw a line. Axis, show axis. That's all. So for one data we have two. One is column spark line, another one is the line spark lines. Sir? Yeah. Right. Like this. What are all the things you can get it inside a cell? We got this inside a cell, we got a bar chart, we got a line chart, we got a column chart. Even you can get a picture inside a cell. This is a new feature. I don't know whether 2.5 overall using 2.5 version, check it. I think it should be there. Inside a cell. For example, if you have the employee name, I want the employee photograph here. So that when I sort it, employee photograph will get sorted. When you get a filtered, employee photograph will get filtered. Or I have the machine or equipment name. I want the picture of the machine or equipment name inside a cell. So that sorting, filtering will happen. So like this, anything you can do it inside a cell. For example, I have the employee name. Here I want to put the picture of that employee, the photograph of that employee. So go to Insert. Under Insert, Picture. If the picture is visible straight away, okay. If the picture is not visible, if your screen size is very small, go to the Illustration. Under Illustration, Picture. Go to Insert, Picture, or go to Illustration, Picture, Place in Cell. Place in cell, place over cell. Place inside a cell. Place in cell, this device. Place in cell, I'll select this device. And if you have some pictures online, offline, online means you can go online also. So I'll go to some pictures and I'll select some sample pictures, some pictures here, maybe some sample pictures. I select some pictures, I select some sample pictures, insert. You can see inside that cell, that picture is available inside the cell, but it seems to be very small. So inside, assume that for this person, I have inserted the picture of that person. Can I see the picture on my full screen? Yes. There is a small button available here. Next to the picture, there is a small button. Click it. You can see it will zoom out your picture and you can see the picture on your full screen also. Full screen, the picture will be available. Once again, if I click on the button, it goes inside that cell. So it will be placed inside that cell. So inside a cell, you can get a picture. Insert, picture in cell, this device. And I select some picture and I say OK. But when you insert some picture, your file size will get increased. No other go. I am seeing the picture on the full screen. Once again I click, it comes back to the normal view. Okay. This is one. One more you can get it inside a cell list. For example, we have some task name. We have some task name here. Which are all the tasks completed? Tick. Which are all the tasks not completed? I want to put another tick mark here. So go to insert. And this is also a very new feature. Very new feature. See whether it's available in older version. Insert checkbox. There is something called as checkbox. Insert checkbox. I don't know whether in 2502 or 03 it's available or not. It's a very new feature. Insert checkbox. So let me click on insert checkbox. A checkbox is inserted. Now drag and copy the checkbox till the bottom. Go to the corner and I drag it and I copy it till the bottom here. Yes. The checkbox is copied. Suppose the prepare monthly financial report is completed. So I can make a tick mark on this. It indicates that it's completed. So what are all the activities completed, you can make a tick mark. If it is not completed, you can leave as it is. If it is completed, you can make a tick mark. If it is not completed, you can leave as it is. So we can get a checkbox inside a cell. Checkbox. Okay. As of now, only this option. Type and other things, you cannot change it as of now. It's a new feature. Can I put some, last session we have seen about this icon set. Can I put an emoji? Actually, emoji looks good in Word and PowerPoint, but we can put the emoji in Excel also. On your keyboard, Windows key. On your keyboard, hold the Windows key, dot, full stop, Windows dot. Just press Windows dot, Windows full stop, dot. Yes, you can get some emojis. There are various types of emojis. But unfortunately, when I select some emoji, for example, if I am selecting this thumbs up, that emoji is inserted inside a cell, but it's in black color. So select that emoji and go to the Home tab. Under Home tab, you can change the color of your emoji. You can change the color. Suppose I want to put a blue color and I can increase the font size. Now you can see it shows a bigger emojis like this. So we can get an emoji just by holding Windows dot. Any emoji, select that emojis, inserted it. Now after this, select that emoji. We have to use the shortcut keys, sir. There is no menus available. Select the color and select the font size. Actually, this emojis looks good in PowerPoint and Word. Let me open a PowerPoint. Inside a PowerPoint, if I insert this emoji, it looks like this Windows dot. You can insert that emoji. It will be literally as it is. Okay. In Excel, you have to change the color manually. No other. Windows dot is a common one. You can use it in Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook. Anywhere you can use that Windows dot emojis. Actually, I thought of completing at least 13 or 14 exercise so that tomorrow straight away we can start with lookup functions and pivots. But we didn't complete. We have completed only till 10. 10 is done. Next is more on formulas and functions. Tomorrow we are going to see formulas, functions, pivots, and charts. These are all the three topics. We are going to see all the three topics in depth. New function, new if functions, logical functions, new lookup functions, pivot tables, and charts. These are all the topics which we are going to see tomorrow. So tell me, as of now, whatever we have seen, any doubts? Copilot I will explain, sir. Separate chapter I will explain. So Copilot at the last. Tomorrow. Because don't learn the Copilot now. If you learn Copilot now, you will not use the normal features. First understand the normal feature because Copilot also can make a mistake. So you should understand the concept. After understanding the concept, we will see how to apply the same thing using a Copilot. For example, we learned the conditional formatting. I can apply the conditional formatting through a Copilot. We are learning a lookup function tomorrow. How to do the lookup function using the Copilot. Chart, how to create a chart, how to create a pivot using Copilot. That are all the features we will see tomorrow. But unfortunately, I don't know whether you have the Copilot. If you don't have the Copilot, I will explain. You watch, and then when you are getting Copilot, you do it. That's all. So any other things of whatever we have learnt as of now? Clear?
Yes.
I hope you are better than yesterday, today morning. You learned some concept, but the real challenge is Excel is very, very, very easy to use. Excel is very, very easy to learn. Similarly, Excel is very easy to forget also. Very easily you will forget the concept, so you have to practice it. If you are not practicing, I'm damn sure you will forget the concept. Before leaving, I need your scorecards back. Sum up your scores. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sum it up, total it. Sir, mail. Okay. I'll stop the video recording.